What is up, everybody? And I just want to tell you about the current state of Space Marine 2. It's pretty bad right now, and the hotfixes are not really helping the game in any way, shape, or form. And this is because I've gotten like 5 soft locks in a row in the past 30 minutes for like a few days now. This is just my problem or something, or this is just the servers, but it's quite ridiculous how this hotfix just broke everything instead of fixing it, and just the problems with siege mode really adds up. It's really hard to get footage for a game that's pretty much broken. So anyways, let's get right into it without wasting any more of your time. If you can consider liking and subscribing, it would really help the channel, and if you do, I really appreciate you. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm not sure if the game developers know what a testing phase is, but they clearly didn't test this hotfix out because it kind of just broke the game a little bit for a while. Now, the first soft lock I ran into a lot is the Tyranid over the wall glitch, and what you have to do here is just lob cracks at it until it dies. But sometimes it'll actually be stuck behind the wall and you just can't kill it, and you'll just have to leave the game. And them having 9 months to make this and it's still being undercooked and underbaked is just really saying something about how many people are really working on this game. And I also get this glitch, the elevator not working glitch, aka the console stuck under the ground for some odd reason. This is just such a weird bug, and it's happened to me about 3 times so far, and this is quite ridiculous because you don't get any rewards from just leaving the game. So you can't get your rewards. The console's under the ground for some reason. I'm not sure how this slips past any sort of development, but hey, maybe that's just me. You would think they would prioritize the bugs that completely break the game, but honestly in the hotfix they only fixed like 3 bugs, and that was pretty much it, but it feels more broken to me. Now, with about a week away from the game, I feel like the issues have probably evened out. I played earlier today and I got to wave 25. It was a pretty solid experience, although there is still some bugs that I would definitely fix in the next hotfix. Now, something kind of related is how dumb the Dreadnought is. This guy has like 0 IQ because every time I summon him for triple brute, he's kind of just like wandering off into La La Land for some reason, and it's quite annoying because you spend like 1500. Also, something I want to bring up is that the Dreadnought should last the whole wave. It should not last a certain time period. That's just kind of BS in my opinion. Now, something else I do want to say is that the next update will be just patch, like just balance and customization, which is alright for like customization and stuff, because I know people love the customization in this game. But the problem is that people are not going to be sustained on siege mode until September, which is the actual big update that's coming to the game, with Dreadnought Assault and the new enemy, the Demon Spawn, the Chaos Spawn. So I'm kind of worried for the player base, but the player base has already survived drip feed, so I'm sure it's fine. Also, I'm praying that they finally buff Assault. I have a video on that, you should watch it. I'm hoping they buff Assault during this new balance patch or balance update they're gonna have, because he really needs a major rework, especially with his kit. It's just so bad. I mean, it's good against Tyranids, but against Chaos, you're pretty much just worthless. And take it from the guy who's played Assault like since the launch, and he's had some rough perks too. I'm also hoping the Thunderhammer gets a major buff too, because it is quite slow, and honestly, you're just better off using the Power Fist and the Power Sword anyways, so there's not really any point of using it. Thunderhammer just really needs kind of a rework to it, or some sort of buff, because it is quite bad right now compared to the other melee weapons. I'd say even the knife is better, which is really sad because the knife does more damage than it, and it's a freaking hammer, so that makes no sense to me. But I'm going to list off some of the bugs I've encountered in this mode. First, the Tyranid warrior behind the wall. I already mentioned that one. The zoanthrope under the floor. The server issues are bad too. The elevator control being under the elevator. Floating yellow squares replacing the effects. Invisible Ravener, no sound cue for Lictor Ravener, which is pretty much a death sentence on wave 25. FPS drops. I play on Xbox, it is quite terrible. I'm not sure if this is the same case for like the PS5 users, but the FPS in Siege mode is really bad. Please tell me if you're on console and you're having the same problem. 9, Ravener animation idling, and it's just a internal T-pose. What's funny about Assault is that his Power Hammer, or Thunder Hammer, that is meant for Assault, by the way, that was literally built for Assault, gets outdone by Bulwark without a shield. That's just really funny to me, because for the main weapon of Assault, you would expect him to be the best at using that weapon and not some other class. So it's kind of just funny to me. Something to note from this channel going on is that I am moving out pretty soon, and my TV's on the floor, and I have no desk either, so I can't really work that efficiently anymore, because I kind of need to force myself to sit at my desk and then I actually start working and get in the flow of things. But I just kind of have to edit videos from my bed, which is fine, but you know, it's going to be a little bit slower from now on, maybe 2 days slower, maybe one upload every week. So just keep that in mind for now. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I really don't think horde mode is going to sustain people for that long, which is kind of what it was supposed to do, I feel like, because the devs really wanted to. I think the original plan was for next update to be the chaos spawn update, and then they wanted to squish everything into one update. Then they apparently didn't have enough time, so they want to do it in 2 updates. The big update is after the next update in September, I believe. So the next update is just customization. And I do want to bring something else up, is that HD2 is releasing on Xbox on August 26th, meaning we will be playing that. We will be making videos on that until Space Marine 2 gets an update. I will still make occasional videos on Space Marine 2, hopefully, but for now, that'll be the main focus once that comes out. Right now, though, I'll still be making more Space Marine 2 videos in the future. And if you like the video so far, or if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.